A fresh leak may have revealed the release date for the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition, and it's arriving sooner than expected. We've heard a lot about the Z Fold 6 SE in the previous few months, with sources indicating that it will have a smaller casing and a larger screen than the mainline phone. However, one piece that was still missing was the release date. This changed with a recent Korean allegation that said that the phone might be launched on October 24, but a fresh leak from known tipster Ice Universe indicates that it could be much sooner. According to Ice, the initial story was inaccurate by a few days, and the special edition is expected to release on October 21 instead. The tweet features a teaser video with inviting the viewer to an event on October 21. Although it should be underlined, this is not a Galaxy Unpacked event. Unfortunately, we haven't heard about any plans to release the phone outside of South Korea and China, so it would be unusual to announce it in such a manner. That isn't to say that it will never happen, and we hope it does, as the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition seems to alleviate some of the challenges of the Galaxy Z Fold 6. One of the main difficulties users have with the Galaxy Z Fold series is the fold in the interior display. Samsung often says that it has solved the appearance with each previous foldable, but it hasn't managed as well as devices like the OnePlus Open. However, a recent post from Ice Universe said that Samsung had done a better job than ever resolving the crease. If accurate, that would indicate that the Z Fold 6 Slim might deliver one of the greatest viewing experiences available. This superior experience would be helped by the rumored size of the screens, which promises to be the biggest foldable ever with an 8-inch foldable display paired with a 6.5-inch cover display. For perspective, the Z Fold 6's internal screen was 7.6 inches, while the outward display was 6.3 inches. It might not be the biggest change across models, but it will be evident. We have also seen leaked photographs of the gadget that show off the rounded corners and the same 3-camera setup as the present Z Fold 6. Overall, there look to be some interesting tweaks for the new small edition, and ideally, Samsung will expose it to other markets soon as it looks like it might be one of the best folding phones on the market at release. The electronics giant Samsung is supposedly preparing to launch its highly anticipated special edition Galaxy Z Fold 6 as early as next week. Rumors have been circulating about the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition for some time now, with a focus on its sleeker, thinner shape. The phone is rumored to sport a 10.6mm body, making it more compact than the standard variant. Moreover, it will reportedly offer larger 6.5-inch and 8-inch panels, allowing clients an enhanced viewing experience. Speculation points to a powerful 200 megapixels primary camera, complemented by a 12 megapixels ultra-wide lens and a 10 megapixels telephoto lens featuring 3x optical zoom. This setup promises to boost the photographic capabilities of the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition substantially, offering consumers high-quality imaging possibilities, equivalent to Samsung's Ultra smartphones. Additionally, predictions also indicate that Samsung may replace the pill-shaped camera island on the Z Fold 6 with a rectangular one on the forthcoming Z Fold Special Edition. Moreover, the special edition of Samsung's next foldable could have a larger 8-inch AMOLED panel on the inside and a 6.5-inch AMOLED cover display. Furthermore, it's predicted to be powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy CPU, coupled by 16 gigs of RAM, ensuring excellent performance. The Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition is also believed to be slimmer than the Z Fold 6, with less noticeable fold going down the middle. Although it is an advance over its predecessor, increased competition among the best foldables has left fans wanting more from Samsung. The phone has long been believed to work on a second Fold 6 version, said to be termed the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition, which would feature further innovations than the usual edition. We now have renders of this phone, and there's a chance it may be our first look at the Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition. Leaker Ivan Evliks Blas has shared 2 renders of a future smartphone, albeit without any further context. The illustration above portrays the rear of a device with a 3-camera setup. We can see the higher camera island and the separate camera rings, which add more thickness to the gadget. The second render is a thin, long crop of the device's side. We detect two buttons here, perhaps the volume rocker and the power button, on a rose gold colored midframe with some texturing. The midframe seems small and flat, and the corners have a tight curvature. There's no comment from Evan on what this device is or whether these two renders are of the same product. However, we suspect they could be of the forthcoming Galaxy Z Fold 6 Special Edition for South Korea, which is further speculated to be labeled as the Samsung Go U25 in China. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition is anticipated to come shortly in some places, operating as a smaller alternative to the Galaxy Z Fold 6 that launched recently. Since the foldable first appeared in leaks several months ago, it's been regularly rumored that the gadget won't support the S Pen stylus. This is unlike the Z Fold 6, which supports it. However, the stylus is not bundled with the foldable. A surprising finding reveals that these early rumors surrounding the special edition smartphone may not have been genuine. While the leaker didn't go into much depth, a comment by another well-known source, DSCC's CEO Ross Young, implies that Samsung will have to apply new methods to bundle S Pen capabilities on the Z Fold Special Edition. According to Young, the future foldable won't feature a digitizer due to thickness and cost-related concerns, adding that Samsung will have to work out another way to enable S Pen operation. It's up to anybody's guess what strategy Samsung will take to get the S Pen working on its special edition foldable. The lack of a digitizer means the S Pen won't be able to exploit some of its most eye-catching qualities while interacting with a smartphone. This leaves us with a more basic passive stylus, which doesn't have built-in functionality and works with any capacitive touchscreen. But given the premium status of the Z Fold Special Edition, it's unlikely that Samsung will follow this method. Previously, there are leaked renders that we have seen from Android headlines. According to the renowned tech newspaper, it partially appears like the Z Fold 6 when it comes to design. Well, things may change with a special edition, and Samsung needs to make it more spectacular than its predecessor. The most obvious update we may expect from this model is its thinner design, which would boost its mobility. According to Phone Arena, the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition was the earlier Galaxy Z Fold 6 Slim we had seen from older speculations. Samsung might have done this for marketing objectives. Beyond its reduced appearance, the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition will flaunt a gorgeous new rear panel finish. While it may appear metallic, this finish is expected to replicate the look of metal rather than using the actual material, giving it a more premium feel compared to the glossy Z Fold 6. Since it's predicted to incorporate premium design and features, it might be a few steps away from being the best foldable. However, the challenge in purchasing it might come with its estimated price tag, which could surpass $2,000. As of this writing, no information has yet been published about its availability. However, the Galaxy Z Fold Special Edition could initially join the Chinese and Korean markets. The global rollout might come at a later date. So let us know thought about this in the comments section. Then we'll see you in the next one. See you tomorrow. Peace out.